Sai Ram children, welcome. Myself Bhavani Kundekar. Let us move to our remaining part of our lesson number 1, the earth and the gratitude. But before we start with a further topic, let us recollect what we have done in our previous class. Yes, we have studied already about the how the geographers have taken an efforts to make us learn easy the subject geography by giving us a miniature model of the earth in the form of a globe. Yes, so that means we have come to know the actual some idea about the earth's size, and later on we have also studied about the parallels of latitude. So we are going to move ahead with our next topic, meridians of longitude. When we are talking about the meridians of longitude, when we are talking about this, let us see how it has to be drawn on the globe or on the earth. See, can you see a small dotted line from North Pole to South Pole? A small single dotted line. In that vertical form, we are going to draw the longitudes. So, that is our topic, meridians of longitudes. Children, equator we have studied in the latitudes. So, today our topic is meridians of longitude. Let us see the next picture, how we can draw in a more clear one we can see. See the pink color line you can see, that is dividing the exact globe or on the earth, the center line which has been, can you see in the very middle half of the vertical line? Yes, that circle which is drawn to exactly to divide the earth into two different parts. In the latitude you have studied about the equator, that is dividing the earth into northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Here you are going to study how the longitudes are going to divide the earth into eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Okay, let us move further. Just this is a picture how it is, it's just a center how it is dividing the globe or the earth into two equal parts. Let us move further. The angular distance of the other meridians from the prime meridian are measured in degrees and are called longitudes. So this longitudes, when we are talking about the angular distance of the other meridian from the prime meridian, that is the previous picture which I showed you, the middle which dividing, that is known as the prime meridian. That is dividing the other angular distance of the eastern meridian and the western hemisphere. Yes, that we are going to study in this topic. The 0 degree and the 180 degree meridians lies opposite on the globe, forming a circle. This circle divides the earth in the eastern and the western hemisphere. As I told you, this previous picture I have shown you the pink color line which is dividing exactly the earth or the globe into two equal part, and that two equal part here it is known as eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere, and that has been known as 0 degree and 180 degree meridian lies opposite on the globe, and all meridians are equal in size. Let us move further. In all, we can draw 360 meridians. When we talk about western hemisphere or eastern hemisphere, we can draw 360 meridians, each at a distance of 1 degree. And when we divide it 180 degree, 180 degree, let us see more further. 0 degree. 0 degree means the main. How we have taken as the equator as a 0 degree. Here the center which we have divided into eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere, that is known as prime meridian. That is at 0 degree again. Yes. 180 degree meridian. 1 degree east to 179 east meridian. Thus we have 179 meridians in the eastern hemisphere. Total is 360. When we talk about all the longitudes, when we talk about it is 360. But when we are dividing into two equal parts of that globe or earth, it is 180 degree in the eastern hemisphere and 180 degree in the western hemisphere. 1 degree west to 179 degree west meridians. Thus 179 meridians in the western hemisphere. Yes, exactly the center 0 degree they have taken as a main prime meridian. Yes. Meridians in the eastern hemisphere are labeled as, just an example, 10 degree east, 25 degree east, 135 degree east, etc. While in the western hemisphere, they are labeled as 10 degree west, 25 degree west, 135 degree west, etc. In such a way, we label the degrees even in the longitude. Okay. Though the earth is huge in size, we can tell the exact location of place on the earth using latitudes and longitudes. Children, when we had studied about the latitudes, I was just telling you about that latitudes are telling always about the climatical condition of that particular continent. So what is the role of the longitudes? When we talk about the longitudes, it tells us about the particular time in that particular place or continent. Because as you must have studied, or you must have you must have heard from your relatives or friends, those who are staying in foreign countries, they must be saying today, now it is night, today it is day, now it is night, now it is day. So difference in India and foreign countries, so that all differences we come to know through longitudes. Exactly. So role of latitudes, we come to know the climatical condition. When we studied about the meridians of longitudes, it tells all about the time of that particular continent, which have a difference in each and every place. It's a different, or half an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. And when we talk about the Indian Standard Time, it is 5.5 hours ahead than the Greenwich timing. Exactly. That is a prime meridian which we are talking about. That is in England. So that way the longitudes is going to help us about to know about the exact timing of the particular place or that particular continent. Note that the distance between two adjacent parallels is the same everywhere, but the distance between two adjacent meridians is not the same everywhere. It has a difference when we talk about the lines. Degrees are divided into minutes and minutes into seconds. Conventionally, latitudes and longitudes are expressed into degrees, minutes and seconds. Just to know the exact time and location and that particular climatical condition. So that particular line or imaginary line, what we call that longitude and latitudes, have just been written in the form of degrees, minutes and seconds. Each degrees is divided into 60 minutes and a minute into 60 seconds. These values are expressed using the symbols or degrees. See the degree symbol, I have just put it in the bracket. Minutes again in the bracket, yes, and seconds again a double inverted comma. Exactly. So this way they divide the degree, minutes and seconds just to make the exact time of that particular area or continent, as it differs from place to place, the time and the seconds. So this way they express the degrees, minutes and seconds. So let us learn in detail about the kilometer, how much difference it is. The distance between any two consecutive meridians is different on different parallels. It is maximum on the equator and it is 0 on the both the poles. When we talk about the equator, it has a maximum, and when we talk about the pole, that is North Pole and South Pole, it is again getting 0, as equator is having 0 here in latitude. Don't get confused children, latitude is having 0 degree equator. When we talk about meridian, it is 0 degree in the pole. Okay. Equator, now what is the size in the size of the equator in the longitude? 111 kilometer. Tropic of Cancer or Capricorn, it is 102 kilometer. Polar circle, that is Arctic or Antarctic, when we talk about 44 kilometer. And poles, that is North Pole and South Pole, it is 0 kilometer, because the longitude comes and get a point over there that joins over there in the north tip or the south tip. That's why it is 0 kilometer. Now let us move to this another topic of your chapter, the graticule. Graticule is an imaginary line which we have studied till now, that is parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. When we draw these two lines, when the formation of that two lines, when we see that particular two lines when they come, that is known as graticule. Let us see the picture. The parallels and the meridians on the globe form a net that is called a graticule. It's a type of a net has been formed after drawing up parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. When we draw this, we get a graticule. Let us see that picture now. Can you see a dot line above, very top of it? Yes, that is North Pole. We can call it as a very topmost. And below, same way, bottom of the tip, it will be known as South Pole. So that particular point, it comes as a 0 kilometer. Yes. Can you see a vertical line and horizontal line, imaginary lines? When we draw such imaginary lines, vertical and horizontal line and vertical line is known as, yes, latitude, parallels of latitude and meridians of longitudes. Exactly. After drawing this all things, see the way the graticule has been formed. And this makes us easy to know the climatical condition as well as the exact time of that particular area. As I told you, it differs from place to place, the time as well as the climatical condition of that particular continent. So this imaginary lines is going to help us to know in detail about that particular area. We use latitude and longitude for determining the location on the earth. This method has been used even in today's modern age quite effectively. Children, when we are traveling, usually we start with GPS. It's a modern method just to go to or reach to the as early as possible. We turn on the GPS mode and all in the modern technology. That is what we are learning, because of this we are reaching to that place very faster, because with the help of this latitude and longitude. Geographical Information System, that is GIS. Global Positioning System, that is GPS, as I told you. As also global map. Wikipedia and Bhuvan of ISRO on the internet also make use of latitudes and longitude. With the help of this latitudes and longitudes only, this all people are using as soon as possible they can reach. Now we are coming to the modern technologies. When we talk about, we have app in our this one, we book cab with the Ola or whatever we can call it as. We book a cab, immediately we enter the location, drop point and pickup point. Immediately we come to know where we are going to drop and what time we will reach. The time also they tell us, till what time you can reach, in between where is the traffic and all that, all things we come to know through this modern technologies. But how we come to know? Because with the help of this two imaginary lines, that is vertical and horizontal, yes, the latitudes and the longitudes. Exactly. With the help of this, and this is present in all types of modern instruments, we can call it as, in the mobile phones, even in the cars and all, it is easily available nowadays. And this is all happening because of this geographical feature, that is longitude and latitude. This technology is also available on mobile phones and motor cars. You must be traveling nearby area or some, like earlier, not now, definitely you are at home, but earlier when you were traveling, you must be getting aware about the Ola and all when you book. So children, this all things are helping us, because we have made a imaginary line, that is latitude and longitude. Because of this, we are able to reach to this particular place very easily. So let us recollect what all things we have done till now. We have done the earth size, parallels of latitude, and today we have done about the meridians of longitudes and the graticule, which is helping us to know the location, timing of that particular place and continents. So children, today we have come to the end of the first chapter, the earth and the graticule. So before we come to an end, I want you to answer this question. What is the full form of GPS? Geographical Positioning System. What is graticule? The parallels and meridian on the globe form a net that is called graticule. As I shown you the slide about how the graticule look. So children, I want you to read the textbook very clearly. Again I am repeating, I know it's getting again and again, but latitude helps us to know the climatical condition, and longitude, when we are talking about, it helps us to know the exact time and location of that particular place. As it differs from place to place, so it is helpful. So this two imaginary line when we are talking together, and that two imaginary line when it has been formed, that is known as graticule. Okay, so read the textbook very thoroughly children, so that you can easily answer the question. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.